Y'all, welcome on in. Happy October 6th, Monday, October 6th. We are seeing people from all over the world coming in tonight. So, welcome on in. If this is your very first Zoom, your very first connection to the community, your very first time, please put new in the comments so that everyone can welcome you in. It is our absolute honor to have new folks here, Chicago, California. Put us in where we're coming in from, Illinois in the house. Canada, that's right. We love it. Texas, Las Vegas. You guys, as we have been saying, this is all about market share, getting positioned, but more than anything, we are building. Hey, Becky, great to see you. Hey, Gina, great to see you. Hey, Donna, Deanne, Liz, great to see you. Carissa, Tennessee, we love it. Mississippi, Cindy, so great to see you. Okay, Lazarus, great to see. Is it Larius? Is it how do I pronounce that? I want to pronounce that correctly. Welcome on in. You guys, Connecticut's in the house. Just wanted to say we are so excited to have y'all here this evening, October 6th. This is a moment in history. We will never ever get this moment back, October 6th, during pre-launch, during the launch of a company, and you're going to hear different positions tonight. I have a couple speakers. I have Miss Julie Burke. You guys, she is no stranger to our profession. If we call ourselves professional network marketers, she has had a traditional business. She sold for millions of dollars at a very young age. She is an incredible mom of two boys. They just had homecoming. One of them just had homecoming this weekend. But what I absolutely love is you're going to hear from the perspective of why right now market share, that you guys are looking at the states in your location and you're saying, okay, I live in California. Some of you guys, okay, Laura just put Indiana. The truth is, you're probably one of 10 in your city, state, or province, and there is no better time than right now. If you wrote down October 6th and said, today is the day, I will not stop and I will build at my own pace and do this your way. I'm telling you, there's no better time. We have the team system for you. We're going to run a fun contest so we get you using the app tonight as well by the end. So you'll want to stay on. We also have it where we want to support you to literally be the first in your marketplace to go gold, to go silver. That is our focus right now, to double, triple the organization. But because we don't want any of you paying for your trip, we don't want you paying for your membership. We literally want to help you make sure that you have your membership auto finance. So I'm going to kick it over to Miss Julie Burke. I know that she has to, she's always busy with the team, with the kids and all the things. So Julie, I know that you had some words as far as getting positioned. You said yes very quickly after Modere shut down, made a huge life decision, and you didn't flinch. You said yes, and then you took massive action. What would you say to these guys who they're watching us? Everything wasn't perfect when we've launched. Nothing's perfect in the team page. Things haven't been perfect on, team trip, whatever. We're just going because we see the company's been solid for 9 solid years and growing. So why would you say to these guys, as somebody who's been in the space for, tell a little bit of your story and then why you said all in?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jen. As always, you're so amazing. And I just want to say hello, good evening to everyone, or I don't know where you're at in the world, but maybe it's morning. I would like to know who's new. Like if you've been in a week, 2 weeks, you're pretty new, you're trying to find your footing. I would love to hear, like, just drop me in the comment. And congratulations, because you guys are in the right place at the right time. And I can truly say that, and here's why. So just real quick, I have been a professional network marketer for about 15 years now. As Jen said, I owned a traditional business. I had a franchise for 10 years, exited for just over $1 million, and became a stay-at-home mom. And I have an entrepreneur spirit. I don't know about any of you, but I love being a stay-at-home mom. However, I still wanted to make my own money. I don't know if any of you parents out there can relate, especially you moms, right? And so I started in the party planning business, and that quickly I scratched back to the drawing board. And then I found network marketing. I found online and how to build a brand and all the things. And so I was with 2 supplement companies. My last company was Modere. If you are in the profession, you know what happened to Modere. And, I had a pity party. I did for a couple weeks, and I was being heavily recruited and offered things. But you know what? I didn't want to sign a piece of paper to sign my life away to take a bridge contract. I didn't care if people were going to put a team under me. My team ended up following somebody else that started his own company fairly quickly. And to be honest, and I'm not, I no disrespect here, you guys. And it's nothing that I didn't say to my upline at the time, but there was no focus. They were putting white label travel in, they were putting peptides in, they were putting coffee in. There was no direct focus. And you guys, I'm tired. I don't know about any of you, but I'm tired. I've done all the things in this online space. I have been, in network marketing, affiliate marketing, high ticket, low ticket, this, that, all the things, coaching. And honestly, I just needed something simple, something exciting. I needed to find that passion again. So when Jen reached out to me and said travel and lifestyle, you guys, I've always said, have you ever said, I live for experiences? And travel lights my soul on fire, and I want to create more memories with my family. We have all the things, you guys, right? I could go buy another shirt tomorrow or another lipstick or another protein shake, but that's not what's on my vision board. What's always been on my vision board are all the places that I want to go with my family, with my children, and explore and just look at other cultures and learn. You guys, it's so exciting. So it really spoke to me. Now, what speaks to me might not speak to you, but you guys are all here because you see a vision, you see the bigger picture. And what I love most is that Yoni built a company that is sustainable with systems that's already set in place. We don't have to recreate the wheel. You guys, I'm a funnels girl, right? Like normally I need everything perfect before I could jump into something. And I didn't do any of that. I literally just hit go and I went like my head was on fire. And so we just started building, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And you guys are positioned in a great spot right now because we just came off a pre-launch, right? In our Vegas, which was awesome. We had 500 tickets, we sold out. And here we are. I think we sold Dallas in February. I think we sold like 500 tickets within a day or two, you guys. Like, so do you see like momentum is here? We have brought in 3,500 ambassadors since we all 14 of us came in May and said yes to this opportunity. You guys, 3,500 ambassadors. I mean, this is crazy. And this is a global business that's digital and residual, exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want another physical product. I didn't want another supplement. You guys, I could go to Amazon and buy the supplements. I needed something that was unique and different. And this is unique and different because even though we have booking.com and hotel.com and all this stuff, and I don't need to teach you, right? We have wholesale pricing here. And we have the best of the best platform, and those life experiences cannot be beat. And so when you're talking about the app, I think we have the best. When you're talking about the opportunity, I think we have the best because I have never seen a company that puts 85% into the upfront compensation plan. So you have to look at all these factors. And now what we're seeing is copycats. There's companies out there that are trying to copy what we're doing, but here's the thing, they can't because they don't have a proprietary platform. So know this. You guys need to know this stuff, right? So when you're out there and you're connecting and you're talking to people, you understand this. We are focused on travel and being the best in travel. We are not worried about bringing in something that doesn't make sense. And these companies right now are having an identity crisis. They're grabbing at straws and they're adding in white label travel for whatever, because they see what we're doing here with MWR, but they cannot copy us because they do not have our proprietary platform, you guys. And so if someone comes to you and says, well, what's the difference between you and X, Y, and Z? Don't get into a battle about it. Just say, listen, we're proprietary. We're only focused on travel. They're focused on 5 different things. That's not what we focus on. We focus on being the best of the best in our industry. And that's what we are. And that's why I'm saying you're in the prime spot. Positioning and timing are key here. I will tell you, this is the biggest build I have ever had in 15 years. And I promise if you guys stay focused, if you could focus for the next 90 days and run into the new year and just focus on MWR and reaching up to people in every, like Jen says, city, state, and province, and just put this in front of them. Who cares if they said no? Do you know how many people have told me no from day one when I launched on May 16th that are now coming back because they're watching me? Why? Because they want to see that I'm showing up, I'm consistent. You guys, people join people because of certainty and confidence, okay? And their energy, right? All these things. They're not they're not joining because you have the most beautiful graphic or your AI photo is perfect and all that. No. What you're doing, and I've never used any of that. And I'm not saying there's anything bad about any of that, but you guys, this is about taking imperfect action, getting in front of people, saying, listen, I partnered with this company. It's travel lifestyle. Would you like to take a look at it? Right now, it is perfect timing. We are positioning people. It is already established. It is already successful, but we are bringing it to North America. It's digital and residual. Are you open? That is it. Let them respond. It's a simple yes or no. And then you guys, we have those tools. Connect them to the tools. Okay. And so if I could just leave you with anything, it is this: it's okay not to be perfect. It is okay to make mistakes along the way. You guys, there is no perfect formula here. I learned as I've been going. Jen has been learning as she's been going. The company is still learning and growing. Okay. We are all on the same ship together. I want to see all of your butts in Dallas in February, because I promise you that event will be the event of a lifetime. The events are everything. Talk to anyone that's been to an event. Your belief will be built at the event. And I'm going to tell you, if you're new and you don't have your story yet, or you might not have your belief yet, borrow ours. Borrow ours. The only reason in 90 days I hit the 100K club was not because I brought over a team. I started from ground zero, and I'm very proud of that. You heard my story. My whole team followed my upline to his company. And guess what? Just recently, a couple of them have reached out to me because they're not happy. You know why? Because there's no focus with the company. Okay. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm just saying that because it is what it is. And so they see us over here having success. They see us over here with loaded with excitement, and they see us focused in one lane. So focus over frenzy, alignment over panic. We don't need to panic, and sustainability over hype will win every time. Okay. Mic drop.
He's like, and the mic drop. It's so true. Sustainability. I love it. You know, Julie, you said some significant things there. I think if you guys have been with us since May, when we started creating this team story, this team has been number one since we launched. Like, we literally became the number one team in the US. Then we hit diamond, the first team to hit diamond, the fastest team to hit diamond. You guys, that's a team story. That's a you guys story. We together hit number one. And Julie's telling you, use these stories that you are on the fastest number one team in the United States and Canada. And we're doing this, we're building this community together. But then also understand that some of you guys pushed really hard into Vegas. And I know that sometimes now you're like, okay, now we're going into Dallas. So for this month, I want you to really think timing, positioning, and creating your own first story. If you are not at the 100K club and you're like, I want to be, I want to be silver, put in the comments. And if you're here, you're just like, I'm new. Welcome on in. You may not know yet what the ranks are, but we are so excited. And for those of you guys who just hit silver or you're close to silver, put in the comments, because that is the most. I love it, Hina. Yes, you are running for silver. Aaron, welcome to the team. We're so excited you're here. Silver, silver. Okay, a lot of people running for silver. I absolutely love that. So Julie, thank you for creating your 100K story, for starting over again, for pioneering and holding the course. If you're not following Julie on social media, you should. She posts some really good stuff, and she's very just truthful. And that's one of the things I have loved about you since I met you, and then felt even more in love with you now that we're here building something so special together. So Julie, thank you for being here. You guys give Julie love, and one takeaway that you got for her. Thank you so much for being on tonight.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jen. Love you, girl.
Absolutely. Love you back. Thank you so much. So I want to go unmute Miss Christy Garrity. I'm going to come find you. And then we have a couple Christies tonight, y'all, that we're going to be hearing from. So Christy Garrity, if you could unmute yourself, and then I can find you.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, there you are. Okay, perfect. So, you guys, I want you to hear from a couple different perspectives tonight so that you can understand the heart behind all the leaders. We're working one team, you guys, one team to get you guys to your goals and where you're at. And that's really important to all of us that you guys understand as we collect market share, as you guys understand, like, hey, you're the first in Indiana, you're the first in California, you're the first in Iowa. Do not feel alone because that can sometimes be like, do I want to be the first in California? Do I want to be the first? It may make you feel like, oh my gosh, like, we have Becky up in Canada and I know she says like, hey, I'm up here. You know what I mean? And so everyone has their like, we don't want you to feel like you're on an island. That is why we do calls like this. And so I just wanted to have Christy come on. She has when she said yes, her yes literally is now growing one of the fastest teams in the company. And what I watch is she has never left the top 5 places on the scoreboard for the leaderboard for right now. And I just want to say congratulations on hitting Emerald, on doing that, on you were recognized at the event, you had to be at a wedding. But I want you just to share, Christy, your heart for people going gold and silver, because I'm watching that not only were you really fast in helping your team grow, but now you have this mission to help people not get left behind. Will you just kind of tell everybody what your thoughts are on that?
Oops, yes, absolutely. I thought I was muted. Sorry, guys. Yeah, one thing that I love about this, just this community and this team is the fact that we don't leave people behind. And I know Jen and I have talked about this so many times about our heart to help people at that first and that second rank be able to get to where they need to be. And what is really exciting here is people are not left behind. I don't know if you've been in businesses before or what your experience is, but here it is different. You are not left behind here. And there was a couple things that stuck out to me and what I heard so far tonight. It is collecting market share and positioning and timing. That's what we have here, and it is blowing my mind. When this came to me 3.5 months ago, and I ignored it 4 times, and now it's here, and I'm looking at what God has created here. I get like giddy and I get overwhelmed to be able to help people because I have such belief in this. I've been in this industry for a really long time, and I've seen success, but I've also seen a lot of times that are tough. And what we have right now, I know this sounds hypey, but I am giddy inside. Like I am truly, I believe in this to the level that our Jen Perga. I mean, I just have to shout you out. This woman here, you guys know this, but this woman right here is one of the biggest servant leaders I have ever had the privilege to work with in my life. And it is blowing my mind how she shows up and how she loves on us. And I am not surprised that God has put her in the position she's in right now. So these Monday night calls, you guys, being present on these is so, so important. But in all of that, know that no matter where you are right now in this business, you matter. We see you, you're here. You're here for a reason, and we want to celebrate you. We want to encourage you. We want to help you along the way. This is a really, really powerful time to be here. And what a blessing to be able to come together as a community to be able to help other people create memories, have more time, and have more freedom. Like it is just, Jen, it's blowing my mind what's happening up in here. I'm like giddy. I'm like that big cheerleader in the back, like, let's go.
Okay, so talk about really fast. So one takeaway from you that I would love is I watch you go live
Yeah,
almost every day or talk in your stories almost every day. For anyone that's like nervous to do that, what would you say has been this is the run that am committed. Like we have
yeah.
this many states and cities, provinces. We have this many locations that are available for people, and you've decided to just get loud and proud. What has
Yeah.
made you decide to do that?
It took me a long time, you guys. 12 years ago, when I started in this industry, I was insecure. I was terrified to go live. I would never have come live looking like, my hair after working out and kind of like a hot mess. I would have had to have everything perfect because I was afraid of what people would think. And the idea of being on a live with you guys right now, 12 years ago, if somebody had told me, like, I could just get so emotional. Somebody had told me I'd be here where I am right now. 12 years ago, I would have said, no way. I would have said, you're crazy. I'm afraid to speak. I'm afraid to show my face. I'm afraid what people think. And yet, I kept showing up because my vision and my why was my family. I wanted to be home with my children. I wanted to be able to be present as a mom. And you guys, all I can tell you is this: why do I show up right now? Why did I show up then to continually just be present? It's because you have to know why you're doing what you're doing. When your why is really big, and you have a vision, you're gonna continue to show up. And what I can tell you is right now, if you are insecure, if you're feeling like you don't want to get in your stories or go live, do it messy, you guys. Do it messy. Show up, even if it's just for a minute, even if it's just for 5 seconds in your live, and you just continually, just do these little things. You're gonna get more and more comfortable. The first time I ever went live, I hung as soon as somebody popped on, I was like, oh no, nope, I'm done. I'm like, no, that person's from high school. I'm out of here. I was like, bye. Right? Like, we get nervous. Get a friend to go live with you. Do something, because people want to see you. People want to know you. People want to see that you're excited. People want to know, why is she doing this? Why is she on fire for this? Why is this something she keeps showing up in my newsfeed? I can't get rid of this person. That's the person you want to be, because eventually they're going to say, okay, fine. Tell me what you're doing. Okay, you ready for this? I just had Okay, I won't share the whole story, but I just had a husband and wife reach out to me that I mean, I was so intimidated, you guys, when they reached out to me. I'm like, oh my word, these people have been watching me and they want to know what I'm doing. Like, I have looked up to these people for years. It's somebody I have known since I was in high school. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Why? Because I don't ever shut up. I keep showing up. So that's my encouragement to you guys. When you show up live and you continually do it, it's gonna be a snowball, and you're gonna see the effect keep going and going and going. And that's what's happened for me. So I love to go live now. It's a blast. And I really think that you guys could find that, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever that's at.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for showing up bold and helping your team show up bold. It's been a pleasure to watch. You guys also, Christy is very like honest about, I just made $22,000 this month. I just made, you know what I mean? And I just want to say congratulations, because it's so cool. You are unlocking somebody out there who's waiting, because on the come up for me, you guys, would it be helpful? Do you guys like it when someone goes first, right? When I go first, if I were to tell you how much I made this last month, and it actually makes me nervous to tell anybody now, because I'm like, I don't want y'all to be, but what I want you to understand is somebody has to go first. So imagine if Christy wouldn't post. Like, I love that you post that you're like, I just paid for Invisalign with this business, with this digital income stream for our family. You guys, does that inspire you? Yes or yes? Like, that to me inspires me that you are posting that, because you're like, there is a mom out there that's like, if I just keep showing up like Christy does, and if I just keep doing the work each day, that will be inspiring. So I just wanted to say thank you for your for being congratulations on, being number 2 in the US, in the world. Like, I mean, and having but you're so humble about it, and you love the people. And I just want to say congratulations, truly. You are incredible. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Jen.
Yeah. Thank you. So you guys, what I also want to do is I want to share with you, and then I want to bring on our next guest speaker. But here's one of the things: if you are brand new, I want you to say, for those of you guys that are new, I want you to, let me go over to our classroom. I think it's really important that when you go, that you see, hold on, there's our classroom flyers. Okay. So you guys understand where our classroom is, because we have a lot of us are all in different team groups, which is beautiful. We're part of all kinds of, you guys have incredible layered leadership in this team that I can honestly tell you, in 14 years, I've never seen so many leaders saying, I want to help you win. I want to help you with digital marketing. I want to help you with leadership and communication. But also, if you're brand new, it can feel a lot. So I want to invite you to the first 3 modules of school. And if you've been here a while and you're like, Jen, I've never gone through school. Well, I want to invite you to go ahead and do this because you're going to be asking your team to do the same thing. It is the first step in the business. When someone comes in, you want them to go to the welcome page right here. In welcome, it says, here's your welcome email where you're going to get all your stuff. Here's how you set up your e-wallet. Now here's how you do your MWR Life and your Travel Advantage. Then you're going to go over here. You guys, a lot of you will say, how do I launch on social media? Oh my gosh, this is what I always say. Oh my gosh, it's right here for you. It's right here under social media launch. And under social media launch, it will say social media launch, how to create curiosity for 3 full days. And then you can literally copy and paste, put it into ChatGPT and have it reword it for you. Like, you don't have to come up with this yourself. Your launch plan is here. Now you can make it more, significant, all add kinds of stuff to it. It also says for more launch inspiration. It gives you other things that you might want to feel. You want to be more urgent. You want to get people to invite to a live call. We have a live call every single day of the week, you guys. So you have no excuse, but we also have www.mwrlife.online. That is our company-wide presentation that is 14 minutes long. It's already translated in 10 languages so that you already know that you're not alone in this. It feels like a startup, but we are literally making history, launching the United States, Canada, Australia, and Mexico. You guys are making history. I promise you. You see that there's 150 people on tonight. You guys are the ones who are going to dominate. What? If you were like, okay, there's 150 of us plugged in tonight. We are the people that get to override the market share. Like, that's how I want you to think of it. If you just keep showing up, you are going to be the people that absolutely win. And then it will say, keep posting. Here is more, another 7-day content, how to add value, how to do all this. All of this is literally right here for you that you can copy and paste. So I want you to get really familiar with these things. And then exposure tools, this is all of your sites. This has your discovery calls, all the recordings. A lot of you guys will say, like, where's the recording? A lot of them are right here, the really good ones. And then there's also some in your pages. 2 minutes. A lot of you will say, hey, I just want to share people how to travel. This is a quick 2-minute teaser on how to travel so that you know where that is. That's in module 2. So I want you to just get really acquainted with modules 1, 2, and 3 so that you don't have to get on hour-long Zooms with everybody. Every time you have a new team member in your team, you're going to say, listen, I want to send you to modules 1, 2, and 3 over in school. And then after you're done, comment done and let me know. Like, we just have to, so that you guys, then people get really acquainted with how to launch. We want you to launch though within your first 48 hours, because to us, the faster that we get in and help you get your team launched, it's really important. Yes, Colleen, so good to see you. Okay, I have to go over to a gal she's been in this space for the past, she doesn't look this old, but she has been in it since she was a baby. 20 years, 30 years in the business. I can't even say it. I know she's going to say 30. And the thing is, she doesn't look like, she's been in it since kindergarten. But I'm just saying, so here's what's great. Christy Brandon, a lot of you guys know, you saw her post that her and I are going to do a live overview tomorrow. But and you were like, this graphic looks amazing. Who is this amazing woman? I wanted you guys to all know she has been in this space for 30 years, complete professional. Her team is growing incredibly. She hit titanium very fast, and now she's digging in with the team after pre-launch and helping her team get to another ranks. But I wanted just to have her kind of tell you her DMO so that for those of you guys who are like, do we have to launch like a rocket ship and take over the US and Canada? We are doing that, but we also want to help you have daily skills so that you can kind of feel good about what we're doing. So Christy, welcome on in. Thanks for being with us tonight. Would love to have you just kind of share what you do on the daily to help them know, like, we go fast and then we stabilize, what that looks like.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody. Okay, so yes, it has been 31 years. But let me tell you something. One of the things that I saw at the very beginning of this, because I spent the last 5 years launching brand new companies from concept to fruition, right? I'm helping. I love to be a part of it. It was an adventure for me because I thought I was kind of done in the space. But I thought, oh, that's a challenge. I love a challenge. Except for maybe I'm just too alpha female. Let's get stuff done. It's taken too long. I need this now. And my team knows me and they're like, we need this now. I'm like, I know, I'm working on it. And I started seeing my team lose interest, lose passion, lose all of it. And I didn't panic because that's not how I roll. I pivoted. And I was blessed and lucky enough to get a call and a text, and someone said, Christy, I need you to get on a plane and I need you to help pre launch North America. Well, let me tell you something. The word launch, I was like, nope, not happening. Been doing that for 5 years. No, no, no. And it just took them to say, the company's been around for 13 years, 10, almost 10, and travel, and they have everything we need. I said, I'm gonna need to see the back office first. And they did. They showed it to me, and I was like, okay. But here's what I love. With this company, you see the big picture. It's already successful. They've shown the way, right? Whether you've ever been in this space or haven't been in this space, it doesn't matter. It's what you love. I always say I've never sold anything in my life. I've only shared what I love. And if I stop loving it, you're going to know, right? Let me tell you one thing I'll never stop loving: travel. I want to get out of here all the time. I live in Illinois. It's cold in the winter. I want out. So when I saw this opportunity, I started making my list of who I know who loves to travel. And then I started thinking, how am I going to tell my husband that I'm going to do something else? Yes. He's been retired. He's living his best life. I am too. I've done very well in this industry. I've been very smart. However, I was done. I was retired. I was going to be, ugh. This has lit the fire. Why? Because I see the big picture. You are here because someone thought that much of you to invite you here. Let me tell you, if you don't invite everybody on your living list, meaning everyone who's breathing is living, invite them, someone else is going to. So that's what I did at the beginning. I made my list. I went for it. I saw the big picture. But I waited like 3 weeks because, I was like, what am I doing? What is this? And it was, like you said, messy action. You put the blinders on. Y'all, you're going to get people saying, what are you doing? That's what you say. I'm going to travel for a living. What are you doing? It's not being mean. It's just, I'm raw and real. That's how I roll. So, we started building fast and it was like, okay, you worry about this. I'll worry about that. Let's go. It's teamwork. I've only, a handful of companies because I am very loyal, very, I stay. Have I stayed too long sometimes? Absolutely. And those who may be working those traditional jobs, have you stayed too long? What's going to be your motivation, right? To get what you want. I'm in my era of travel. So we went fast. I saw the big picture. I explained it. I'm excited to say that a lot of people on my team I've never been on a team with before. They've joined me. Now, I do have people who have worked with me in the past because they trust me, because that's what it's about. Like Christy said, when you're yourself, and you guys, this is me. I don't drink caffeine or anything. This is just me. But when you're yourself, people see it, right? They're attracted to it. And if you're too much for somebody, they're not your people. And other people's opinions of you are none of your business. Zero. So if you are afraid to go online, stop. Don't. If there's someone that puts a comment that's not very nice, guess what? You have the power to delete it. I love it. Because I only do what brings me joy. I surround myself with positivity. You are like the 5 people you surround yourself with. So I'm very blessed to be, I talk to Perga. I call her Perga. Talk to Perga. And I'm like, Perga, all right, you're stuck with me. Hi, I'm Christy. And it was one of those things. But I know that there are so many great leaders in this company. I'm looking at a screen full of them. It doesn't matter what your rank is. It's what you feel and hear. Am I where I want to be yet? No. But do I look at my back office every single day? Am I working my process and not caring about the outcome every single day? Yep. Because it's going to get me closer to Jade. I mean, we got one side. I'm ready. This side's done. Know where you are. And if you don't, ask. This company has set us up to win. There are companies out there that set you up to fail. This is This is the first time in a long time I've been able to say, come in and we're going to get your money back in the first 7 days. This is going to be amazing. Oh, and did I mention we're going to auto finance your membership? And this is and I need you to understand this. Because, if you've been in the business, you'll have people say, what are you doing now? What is this? Oh, you're doing another business? I'm like, no, I am bringing a membership to North America, and I'm so excited about it because guess what? My paycheck doesn't grow, or no, it does. It doesn't matter how many ambassadors I enroll to get paid. It's about memberships. Sorry, guys. Perimenopause, words are hard. But I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter. That's what I love. They're like, oh, are you just you're trying to recruit me? I'm like, no, I'm not, girl. And I've said it. Nope, not. But do you like to travel? Do you need a vacation? Well, yeah. You're going to love what I send you because it's a membership. You can say yes or no. It doesn't matter. I'm going to enjoy mine, and so are so many others. Now, do I say it like attitude? No, unless I know them really well, then probably it's going to happen. However, your paycheck does not hinder on whether you get an ambassador. Let me tell you something. This company is so smart, and I need you to see these advantages. This is what's going to stabilize the sustainability in this business. Because after Vegas, I got back and I was looking at my back office even more saying, who can I help? What can I do? One, they have it to the best membership, proprietary. Everything's there's no company out there like us. I don't care what anybody says. We are going to stay ahead. Yoni is dedicated to stay ahead of everything. AI, discounts, villas, timeshares. What? We are going to be able to service, because that's what we are. We are in the realm of service and sharing what we love. And if you didn't love to travel or help people, you wouldn't be here. So make sure that you own that and know when someone says, oh, you're just trying to recruit me. No, I'm not. I'm trying to share the best membership. Oh, I will share, because I would be doing a disservice that if you did pay $99 a year and you shared it with 3 of your friends, can you think it? And I usually ask them, can you think of 2 of your friends who would like this membership too? Because I'll call them. Well, yes, it's so and so and so and so. Great. Now, if you paid $99 a year and we go ahead and get those 2 people as members and you get 1 more, your membership's auto-financed. You don't have to do another thing. Now, do you think they're going to? Yeah, because once I get their foot in the door, they're going to want more. So make sure, I know that was probably a lot, but guys, make sure that you are concentrating on the process, not the outcome. Concentrating on stability, not speed. Sustainability, not speed. Be intentional with people that you talk to, and talk to everyone, because someone is. I'm telling you right now. And messy action, positioning and timing, market share. I can't even tell you how many times in my head I hear Jen's voice saying city, state, or province. I had someone go, what's a province? I'm like, Canada. Yes, Coral. Yes, girl. So make sure. Now, listen, I know, just so you know, you do not have to have this person. Trust me, it's a lot. However, be you, be authentic, unapologetically authentic when you're sharing what you love, because people see through it. They see desperate. They see terrified. Well, terrified sometimes make them happy. We don't have to be desperate here. Because if someone says no, okay, all right. Because I tell you what, in 2 weeks, when I see them again, they're gonna be like, oh, you're home? Oh, where have you been now? They're watching you and you don't even know it. They want to be a part of it. And if someone doesn't want to be a part, and if anyone's negative, y'all, they're not your people. Understand that. They are not your people. If someone's not cheering you on, if someone doesn't want the best for you, they're not your people. So you have to tell yourself every day, I'm worthy to have everything I deserve, and I deserve it all. All right, that's it.
I love it. You guys give Christy so much gratitude. Write 1 takeaway that you got from her and put it in the comments. I love that you literally said for $99, That's all it is. The rest is then going into their travel savings account. I mean, literally, it's like, okay, then they get started. Thank you so much. And for checking your back office every day. I mean, that's another one. I think that you guys, when you realize we are in business, and that if you are checking your back office every day, it's kind of like checking your bank account. You're like, oh, if I know who needs help or who's close to silver, or who's close to the next rank, like I think that's so important. So Christy, Brandon, thank you so much for being on. Thank you for being part of this incredible team. Thank you for doing she does a live overview every Tuesday and Thursday night. And tomorrow her and I are doing that one together. And I'm super excited. You guys all know I always talk about the money because I want you all to make money and I want you all to be unapologetic about it. And for the very first time in my life, I found myself apologizing for how much I'm making again. And I'm like, I cannot do that because you guys, would it inspire you to know that we are almost to double diamond, like as a team? Like, would that inspire you to know that we're, okay. So I found myself over the last week going like, I don't want to tell them, but at the same time, what I need you to understand is somebody has to go first somewhere. And I am going through my own emotional stuff of, okay, I signed up for that. I signed up to go first, and I can see the vision that I truly was given by God about going to fill a stadium of 20,000 people. Like truly, like I was given that. And it's more about people are hurting on the planet right now that they need to go on a trip. They need more time with people they love. They need to use this travel membership. We're going to do a contest for the next couple weeks, which involves either booking an activity on the platform. We want you to kind of have fun, y'all, because this is actually making me personally. So I'm going to tell you a couple things that I have saved so that you have belief in the platform. Because when I first got here, I was skeptical, like some of y'all, in like, is ours white label or is ours proprietary and is ours better? Like, and I'm a business owner. So I tested out the platform. I booked a trip to Hawaii. And I did that because I wanted to see. I saved, if I would have been a $20 member, I would have still saved about $3,000. But you guys, I saved $4,400 between our hotels and our flights with our Travel Advantage platform. I want you to understand something when you go here. So until the next couple weeks, I want you to really get acquainted with what is available for you. If that means that you're going to, if you've already gone on an experience or maybe you booked a hotel, some of you guys in Vegas, you saved money. We have stories of some of you guys got hotels for $19 a night. Some of you guys booked the experience. Some of you but share that. We're going to build the testimonies and we're going to reward you. So there's going to be a cash prize. There's going to be, I don't know if any of you seen Bay's luggage, but I'm going to give a suitcase away and a carry-on. I'm going to give away a couple Stanley cups, things that have to do with travel, because we want you guys to have fun. If you've already used our platform personally, and you've booked a hotel, I want you to write up something about it. Like, what was your experience? How fun did you have? Did you get more time with somebody before you went? What were you hoping? If you want to go on a life experience, I want you to look at the life experiences and be like, I want to go on that. I know Christy booked the Mediterranean cruise, y'all. And some of you guys got to go to Hawaii before that one sold out. And then we have a lot of people in Dubai right now. Anybody watching those stories going, I wish I were in Dubai for you guys. This extension, they are on the luxury extension for $1,199, doing a safari, staying at a 5-star resort, having overlooking the water. It's incredible. But I want you to pick out a life experience. If you don't see one, another one's going to be announced in the next couple weeks. We got to use the platform. Here's the little part that I want you to see. Right here's where the activities are. Go to your area and type in there. Now, we are the pioneers of North America. So type in there, like if I live in Orange County. So if I were to put in Newport Beach, California, Newport Beach, and then I hit search. Okay, so it's going to search activities. So maybe on the next couple weekends, look and see what is near you that you could book an activity, save money on it, book one of those. You earn travel credits for doing it. You're going to get more time with somebody. Take somebody on a date, take one of your kiddos on a date, take a friend on an excursion and be like, I got to test this app because I want to win a prize. And so here's all kinds of things that I could do. Electric boat rental. I could do, let's see, there's all kinds of like boat water things here that I could do here in Newport Beach. And I mean, depending where you are, just put in and see where is a close activity. Some of you guys may be like, I do need to book a hotel. I want you to, if you get a chance, book something or get ready to do your life experience. Even if you pick a life experience that's 6 months from now and you book it, that counts in us until October 26th. We're going to then draw from whoever enters and participates, either booking any of it. Maybe use the lifestyle mall. If you've already gone on an experience, I want you to just give a testimony of that. That counts. It's whatever you've done already, or you can put now, so that you guys are using the platform and seeing what you want to do. If you're booking a cruise or use a car rental, whatever that is, it counts in the contest. So I'm going to post those things in the team page so that you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. But I booked my tickets for Turkey last night, you guys. We saved $700 per airline ticket using our flights here. Now, it does have some security questions at the end. You got to have your travelers ready and stuff underneath here. So I want you to know something. Anytime you want to use this platform under your account, right here, it's going to actually have tutorials. So this is in your Travel Advantage site. Underneath account, you're going to see that there's a tutorial for every single thing that you want to do in our travel portion. Okay, you're gonna see, how do I pick the hotel and whatever, how do I book the car rentals, how do I do the cruises, transfers, every single one of those. There is a tutorial on how to actually plan those for you guys, and that way then you know in your account. And then it also tells me what I've already booked, so I can go on all these dates and look at all my reservations, all of that. So all of those tutorials are right there for you, so that you already know that you don't have to reinvent the wheel on all of those things that are done in your account for you. Isn't that awesome that our company has literally thought of everything? And we're in pre-launch of North America. So I tell you that because it's truly super helpful. And the fact that we've already in 4 months, not only have we achieved these things, we've tested out the product. We've seen that you get access to every hotel chain, Hilton, Hyatt, Marriott, Ritz-Carlton, you name it, like it's on our platform. Same with cruises. You guys have access to all the cruise lines as well. So start really dreaming again. If you're somebody who says, you know what, I don't even get time to go on a trip, Jen, until next summer, then I want you to put on your vision board, or where right now, put in the comments if you don't see it on there, but you're like, okay, I'm here because I want to eventually go to Bora Bora. I'm here because I eventually want to go to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I'm here because I want to take my kids. You know, where's the trip? Where's the place you want to go? Jeffrey, I know you and Jacob, I know you guys all know where you want to go. Where y'all want to go? You know, put it in the comments. Like, we need to start thinking, where is it that we want to go? Or who, my grandma passed away this past week. I know you guys watched this. She was 99 years old. And you know what? I got to spend the last night with her before she passed. And one of the things that I volunteered, because she was on hospice, and I was like, I'll stay. I want to stay with her. I could just feel that something was going to happen. And what I knew for sure, she lived a beautiful, beautiful life. But what I knew for sure was that I was given this platform, this mission, because we are only given so many days in our life. Are we living them the way we want? Are we living them? And for some of you guys, this message feels off, that you're like, I'm so used to selling products. I know how to sell you a protein shake. I know how to sell you a protein. And so that seems familiar. Because this one, we're changing and we're building a group of individuals who are like, I'm done not living. I'm done putting off making memories and moments. I'm done not having memories and moments. If that is you, you are in the right place at the right time, because I'm telling you, I know how to work. I know how to work all the time, but it's hard for me is to go on life experiences. And the fact that I'm going to Turkey in 3 weeks is for the company convention, you guys, it's something where I'm like, it's forcing me to do that. Going on hotel stays, it's forcing me to live and to actually have it. And how beautiful, because I want that for you guys too. But right now, this is a historical moment. we have the chance to make history with this company. And even if you just have an hour a week, I want you to mark that down in your calendar. Do not give that away. When my kids were little, I'd have to put signs on the door like, mommy's working hour. So whatever stage of life you're in, like if you're like, this is my working hour, I go live, I take a phone call, I help somebody get across the finish line, whatever that is. Guard that with your life, because this moment of pre-launch will never happen again. We are getting to Dallas February 20th and 21st, our launch event. We will get there. And we are going to oversell it because we already had almost 800 people purchase tickets. So there's already 800 of you guys that have said, yes, you're going to help us launch. And it's only been 2 weeks since we were at the pre-launch event, you guys. So we have a short period of window of time for you to make history. So put it on your calendar, say, okay, in the next 4 months, family, you might need to have a moment with your family tonight or in the next few days or whoever you care about, and say, listen, I'm going to do something. And I'm going to ask you for one more shot at this, because I know that I'm in the right place at the right time with a company that pays 85% commission on the front end, 55% on the back end, that doesn't have the volume, doesn't flush, it carries forward. I know that I am launching North America with great leadership and want us to win. And if you know that, then all it means is you getting really good at getting people in front of information and then getting them in a three-way chat and asking for us to help you if you don't know how to do it. Because you guys deserve to override North America. You just do. You deserve to have the market share in this company. When I tell you guys that this month I made $62,000 in a month, you guys, I tell you that because I want you to understand it's possible for any of you. You see me as a mom that is a crazy blonde-haired lady. Yes, I know this profession. Yes, I've been doing it for 14 years. But I tell you that because most people will say, is it really possible? Did Christy Garrity really make $22,000 in a month? Did Carly really make $25,000 in a month? Some of you guys are just learning the profession. And I want to say, you lucked out. You're in the right place to learn, because this is the place where you're going to see, you're going to see the fruits of your labor be paid very well here. But I want you to understand something. What's possible for one person, somebody always goes first somewhere, right? Why not that be you? Why not you be the person that says, I'm going to get out of my own way and I'm just going to tell everybody? Because the first time I ever made $1 million in a company, it's because I looked around this small town called Turlock, California, and I was like, if I just decide to be brave, and I just decide that if they say yes, the only thing they can say is yes or no. They might say yes, they might say no, but I got a 50-50 shot of them deciding to join with me. And if they do, then I get the chance to change the legacy for my children, to not miss out on memories and moments with them, and change the lives for my grandchildren that I don't have yet, but I will. And I want to be a cool grandma. So I don't know if there's any cool grandmas out there, future cool grandma, grandpas, but I'm telling you guys, you were in the right place at the right time to do that. So anyway, tonight we wanted to launch the contest. You have 2 weeks to book an activity, or if you've already done something already, then we want to collect your story. We're going to be post those in our team page, and then Travel Society sneak preview. That is where our prospects get more information. So send those to me, because you can private message me on Facebook with your entries, and then we're going to be posting them in the team page. Also, some of you guys have had video testimonies already. Send those also, because some of you guys have really great testimonies of your experience in Vegas, and we need those for the sneak preview page so that our prospects can see more of your faces and less of our face, less of the same faces. We need it to be all of your faces represented. So I hope tonight you got some information that inspired you, that gave you a challenge, that told you, okay, I got to look in my back office each day. If you needed a call to action, for any of you guys that have not yet posted on social, that's your first thing. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then send a message to 5 people as soon as you get off. Hey, I was just on with a really cool community. I think you'd love it. And then they're going to go, what is it? Can I invite you to a call tomorrow night with two of the leaders I heard from live at 6 p.m. Pacific? I'll send you some information. And then you're going to put them in a chat with us when you're done. Okay? So that's one way. If you have not done that, if you've already posted on social media 3 to 4 times, go tonight back to those 3 posts, bump them, go to the bottom of it, put a cool emoji, put a GIF. I don't know if you say it Giphy or GIF or whatever you want to call it, but whatever you do, put at the bottom to bump that post. So then those people are like, what's she doing? And then you're going to follow up with the people in that post, either that liked or commented. So you have a call to action of who you can go back and work with those leads, because you still have the leads that are still there. And if you are brand new, go through modules 1 through 3 and get ready to plan your launch. Like, I want you to tell us, hey, I'm launching by Wednesday. Do not wait. Don't get ready to get ready and wait till you get on here again next week. Be like, I'm launching Wednesday. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to go for it. And so if you need accountability, let one of us know, and we are here to support you in that as well. Okay, I have time for one more. Okay, KBO. I see you raise your hand. Do you have a question? You want to put it in the chat, or do you want to come off camera and ask? Are you sure? Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. So tonight's call, just wanted to say, let me make sure I answered any questions. Okay. Oh, I love it. Yaz was on our way home from Nashville to Chicago now, and saved at a 4-star 4 nights for $544. I love it. You guys, if you put that, can you make sure you put that send that to me though on Facebook Messenger so we can have that. I love it. All right, you guys, see the app, it just gets better the more that you book. The links, Kelly, are so for the ambassadors page, like these ones, every Monday night call is going to be in the ambassadors under the guides. You're going to find it under guides, and it will have replays. We are going to, as soon as I get this featured, I'll put the replay there for you guys so you guys have that. The lives that Laura has with school, those are all over the globe. So she's featuring leaders from the UK, from Spain, from Australia. All of those are in her replay. So you're going to check either here or over there. And then both of those have replays so that you guys can have that. All right, you guys, let's make it a good week. This is historical. Monday, October 6th, we're never going to get that. We have 137 days left until we hit launch. If we have 5,000 people at that event, what I believe we will in February, ask yourself the question, am I going to shrink back and go, that's for her. That's for them. I'm going to let them keep ranking up. Or am I going to say, no. This is my company. I love to travel. I am first. I said first. I'm here, and I want to learn what I got to learn to become the person that I want to be. And I want you to see yourself in front of the American Airlines arena. I want you to see the people that maybe you're asking to believe in you one more time. I want you to envision that and go, okay, I'm doing this one more time, because I know that this is where I get a chance to travel. I get a chance to save on travel. I get a chance to make digital residual income, and I'm in the right place at the right time. So you guys, will see you on live calls this week. And then next Monday night for Market Share Monday, how many more states and cities and provinces are you going to capture in the next 6 days? All right, y'all. See you in the team pages. God bless. Have a great night. Thank you, guys. Great to see you guys. Oh, if anyone wants a picture, take a photo of each other real fast. Everybody smile on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, tag everybody, or whoever wants to tag. Okay, bye, you guys. Have a great night.